Oh, I gotta go ping people for this. Okay. And it looks we're live. Okay, cool. Let me just pull up the chat before we get started. Okay. So I was supposed to. I thought of doing this in a call a little bit, but then otherwise I was just like, not otherwise, but I was thinking, BRB2 is a legendary experience, bro. So I need to do this solo to confront my demons like a man. No help. For those who don't know, I was playing on my first playthrough of Lies of P. I did Black Arrow Brotherhood 2 for literally 16 hours. $16 hours is a very brutal time for a boss. Off like, excluding challenge runs on casual runs only, that is the longest I've ever spent on a boss, and it was brutal. My first time with BRB2, bro. I was focusing on the judgment cuts earlier, that's why I didn't talk, but dude, 16 hours on Black Arrow Brotherhood 2 with summons, with cheese, with consumables, with Twin Dragon Sword spamming. Atromix would call this Judgment Cut Simulator. I don't think he's here right now, but we'll see. So basically, after this Virgil practice, that's what we're gonna do. I beat Corrupted Parade Master. I don't know how far Black Arrow Brotherhood 2 is. How does one get down 4 consistently? There's no way it's the same timing. First. Do people still say first? I swear we left that in like 2018, bro. Apparently not. We're doing BRB2 today. We could be doing the DLC, but instead we're doing BRB2. Upside, what year do you have BRB2 in? I think you have this boss in E tier, right? BRB2? Another Judgment Cut Simulator 5 stream? Hey, bro. We could be doing this instead. The real man's Judgment Cut. Wow, BRB2 bottom 5 of all time. On Upside. You're a big fan of Lies of P, but what don't you like about the boss? Because I thought you were like the type of person to like this type of fight. Second worst in the game? I mean, I have it as like the worst in history, but we're gonna test that today because a lot of my beliefs on Lies of P were corrected after I went to do this playthrough. But the thing is, a lot of my thoughts were also correct. I still think Corrupted Parade Master is like a F tier. Real question is what don't I hate about the fight, dude? When I was complaining about Black Mirror Brotherhood 2, I was being told I was like a skill issue. I was like, I made a video on why I don't like Liza P. I kind of remember some guy was telling me like, oh dude, but in that fight, you can just he's like, dude, the movesets are easy to learn and then you can just take them out quickly. The status effects are not that bad, bro. I remember it being like the worst shit ever, but the time for that is so oddly tight. Gotta go finish up homework. I'll come in this mid-off stream. Okay, hater 9. I hate basically everything about that fight, but last time, to be fair, I didn't give it a fair chance, okay? I used summons, I used like cubes, you know, the wish stones you got, I used the consumables, I cheesed it with like Fable Art spam, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't really consider that a fair assessment of the boss, because, you know, I'm a mechanics guy, so I know when I'm judging a boss poorly, and when I'm not. I forgot, what was the sequence I was doing after that? I was like, I was listening like this into this into this. I don't remember what started it off though. They do take turns being aggressive towards you, but the other two just spam you with projectiles off screen. Yeah, that was the thing I never got over. I was like, how do you avoid the projectiles that come off the screen? Especially the grappling hook, guys. That was a bit of an issue I had in the original Black Mirror Brotherhood fight. I was like, dude, the red guy is just shooting the grappling hook off the screen. How am I supposed to respond to that? Is there like a sound cue or something I'm missing out on? BRB dude doesn't deserve a fair chance. Oh my gosh. Okay, like here's the thing. Collapsing Crot. I didn't give it a fair shot on its actual rating last stream just because the initial gameplay of it was so bad. I was like, yeah, this is this really worth my finite time on the Earth? You have a limited amount of time on the planet, and what you decide to do with your time is not love more. Your time, you decide what you decide to do with your time is learn BRB2. Yes, sorry, no. Learn, go through Collapsing Crot. I was like, I know I am not going to enjoy this shit. Maybe call it a preemptive bad judgment, but still, I was like, no, I am not going to learn this shit, dude. Apologies, I'm not learning that shit. Why does it send you back a little bit? Doesn't Dante's immediately send you back to the ground? Yeah, it does. This one sends you back a little bit. Why? Don't care, bye. Okay, Rune 9. I know multiple Liza P Glazers, you still hate BRB too? I was talking to people who were like defending BRB2, bro. Actually, does a single soul even like BRB2? I've never seen a one BRB2 enjoyer in my life. Oh shoot, I did trick back. Is it the... I know people... Actually, I want to know what Upside thinks. So apparently what we have coming up is what people call like the Bloodborne level gauntlet. Okay, I know you like really like Bloodborne. I think it's one of your favorite games if I'm not mistaken. But here's the thing, right? So what we have up here, the roster, we have Crod Central Station Decayed version into Walker of Illusions into like Corrupted Parade Master, and then we have Collapsing Crot, fit that somewhere in there. And then you have BRB2 and then Door Guardian. Do you like that? Because that's if we go to the Bloodborne Gauntlet, because that's what I'm experiencing right now. Like that's a horrendous roster to have in terms of areas and bosses. Who the fuck is defending that boss? I can try to pull that out. Hold on. Let me pull up the comment. Let me pull up the comment after I do the virtual practice. Hold on. That's sexy. Hold on. Let's follow it up with that. Let's follow it up with that. Let's follow it up with that. So what we're doing here, we're going up into this. Here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go back then forward. Back. Okay. Back. Up. This. Cast. 1, 2. Oh shoot. I mashed too much. Oh shoot. I fucked up the input for that. Ah, okay. We need to get a little closer. We need to get a little closer. No, let me speak to them. I don't like that gauntlet. Ooh, even Upside can't even defend the gauntlet of hell. That doesn't tap at this range. Okay. I don't like that. Yeah, okay. If Upside is not defending it, then that's a serious tank in on the game. Like, this roster so far is literally... It's literally pushed the game down 2 points. It went from a low 9 to like a high 7. Crowd Central Station, low D. I would put a high D. Walker, low D. E tier. Classic Crowd, mid F. World status. Show the Parade Master. It's not that bad, okay? I was on a +3 Puppet Ripper, and it was still, it didn't take me that long. Like, scaling-wise, I think it was kind of easy. But still, like, mechanically, I think it's, like, the worst thing I ever made. Ah, the clone. I gotta catch the clone. He knocked him into the ground, dude. Come on now. BRB2 low F. Guardian low C. Jeez. By the way, Light TV is one of your favorite games of all time, right? So if that's what you think, I'm scared of what to imagine what I think now. Can you make that detonate earlier? Damn, that falling thing is gonna be rough for me to land. Oh shit, no, hold on. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do the judgment cut into okay. Thankfully, Arch Abbey, Lexazia, I don't know how the fuck you say her name. Laxatives, Simon, and Nameless Puppet make up for it. Really? Dude, that's gotta be one legendary gauntlet of bosses to really make up for that slop fest. That is an actual slop fest. And then we're gonna judgment cut at the end there. I think what we want to do afterward is what's another move that Yamato has? Send him up like this and then trick down. Okay. Liza B's currently bordering my top 5. Just not sure I want to put it above DMC5 yet. So here's the weird thing about DMC5 for the people watching who haven't played it. This is the weird thing about DMC5 when you play it. The first time you play through the game, it's probably not going to be that good. The entire game is combat based. So the better you are at the combat, the better the game becomes. It's a very weird gameplay loop where the better you get at the game, the better the game gets. Ah, okay. Really close there. We need to... Okay. We're missing something here. I think this is the distance thing I'm fucking up. Oh shit. I need to cancel the clone. Damn, that's gonna be tight. Alright. I've never met someone who dislikes or thinks DMC5 is mid and is good at the combat. I'm not saying you have to, like, I'm not saying you have to be a master at DMC5 combat to, like, accurately critique it. If you don't like a game, you don't like a game. Cool beans, bro. You don't need none of that. You don't need to master the game to really even comment on it. But I do think that your experience wildly does change when you're good at the combat. Okay, I'm just gonna get this guy out of the way. Elite jet wall method. Fuck you. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked it up. That's actually really useful. Hold on. Okay. We could do something with that. We could do something with that. Oh shit. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is, after he flies up in the air, after that, we could jump Stinger, hold the aura thing, and then taunt. So like, not this, but like hold this right here. It's kind of a lazy sequence. I don't want a lazy sequence. Yeah, after that, we can use clone a little bit more. Jet streaming, it's 10:30, bro. Get a better time zone, homie. It's like 2, bro. Not even that. Yeah, it's a lazy sequence. Let's not have that here. Let's not have it here. It's lazy sequence, bro. We don't want our combos to look lazy. Okay, when he goes up in the air, I think what we're gonna do is summon the clone, taunt, make him go forward. Okay. I think we're gonna taunt. Make him go up. He will always knock that down. I need to find a way to make that look seamless. Like I'm taunting while the clone's moving, but it's really hard. Are you doing this combo for another short? Sure. I could post it on a short, but I'm mainly doing it just to learn the character, man. You know what I mean? I gotta do the same thing for Dante. How long has the stream been going on, actually? Because I do 30 minutes a day. We're 20 minutes deep. Okay. Oh, he didn't go up? What the hell? Upside, the last Dante combo I did, like, that thing took a, oh, shit. That thing took 50 days to do of daily practice. I want to make that into a bigger video. The idea behind it is that Dante is not really that hard to learn, because I know a lot of people look at like DMC5 combat and think like, wow, dude, I'll never be able to pull off that insane Dante combo. When it's really like, you can do it, you just need a lot of time and practice. That's the message I want to enforce in the video. So the thing is, okay, we can get someone with that. I need to remember what I'm doing, dude. Let's have things in order. Come on. I think we can... Okay, we can bounce him up with that and then continue with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bounce him up with the clone thing. Taunt, and then immediately make the clone just deal with him. Okay, yeah, I think that's the plan. I just accidentally made that up, but let's do it. Okay. So what we want to do is we're gonna set him up, hit this. Okay. Already on the first attempt, we already saw that. Great to know. Forward, set him up, and then there's a really chopped rendition of it. Once I set him up with the clone, taunt into this. Oh shoot, you have to switch to this. Taunt into this. Stop it. Yo, why is Virgil... Okay. I need to know a way to not make him taunt so long. Okay, the clone needs to get on the same side as me. Yeah, then we want him to fall into that, though I don't know what we want to do with that. Okay, I think I just need to focus on execution right now. I'm forgetting things. Here, okay. Just do... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need to remind myself. We're gonna taunt like this. And then gonna immediately taunt back again. Just because I want to make it look as a... I guess kind of as clean as possible, you know what I mean? Oh. Woo! I did not think it would come out that fast. Okay. We'll try it again. Stop it! Come on! Okay, set him up. Let's go. The shadows. Woo! Okay. It's a little chopped, but I think we can make it work. I wonder how we can make him stay in the air, though. Okay. There's got to be a more coherent way we can combo that little... The blade thrower into something else. Gotta be a more coherent way. Out of curiosity, which Balteus do you prefer currently? Okay, yeah. I'm actually making the AC6 video. I was making it before this stream. And I woke up, I was working on it all day today. So, I prefer Balteus over Snailteus, but they are pretty close up. So I want to know your ranking of the two. Which ones do better or what? Because, why not? It's fun. Entertain the prompt. So, the thing is, I prefer Balteus over Snailteus just because it's more fun. Though you could argue Snailteus is more well-designed. Snail is more strong all around. Though I enjoy him the least of AC6's big five. That makes any sense. Okay. So I think taunting here, when he does this, boom, boom. There you go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Look at that sick lineup, bro. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Let's try that again. All right. Taunt, taunt, taunt. There we go. I want him to appear in the disc, though. I don't want it to be like that far out, because then it makes it look a little bit incoherent. You know what I mean? There we go. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. Okay. Let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing. Ah, damn it. Okay. Bring it back. I like OG just because the missiles are so peak. Everybody listen up. If you haven't played AC6, oh my gosh, please play that game. That Balteus' missiles is like, I literally had it as a contender for my best attack ever. And then literally I played the rest of AC6 and I was like, what the hell? Dude, Balteus' missiles are the most genius attacks ever designed. The thing is, it's like, okay, that works too. The thing about Balteus' missiles is that there's no iframes in AC6. You have, like, every attack requires a timing requirement by dodging out of the way in time, or a positioning requirement where you can just, position out of the way. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's go run that a couple of times because the clone was a little bit off. Oh shoot! I'm getting losing focus. Especially you, Barber, who's chatting right now. Okay, let me finish the explanation I was going through earlier. Balteus' missiles is one of the most genius attacks ever designed. Reason being is because AC6, that game has no iframes at all. So every attack will test either your positioning or your timing. Balteus' missiles test both at the same time. And the way that kind of makes sense is that Balteus' missiles, there's so much variance to them like the attacks will always occur in such random situations, and since there's no iframes, you can't just dodge through the attack. Every time the attack comes out, you have to find a new way to avoid it. There's like no consistency. However, there's infinite depth to the attack. It sounds like a conundrum because it is, but I promise you, it is absolutely solvable given enough time and knowledge on the combat system. So the thing about really the thing is, it's not really like you're learning how to dodge an attack. It's more like a what I like to call a cognition check. Like all your so many of your senses are being tested at the same time. Your cognition in general is being tested. Okay, nice. The attack is a cognition check. You're being tested on your knowledge of your movement, the boss's movement, your positioning, the boss positioning, the tracking of the missiles that is based on distance and time, and the physics of your falling / rising mechanics, as well as your knowledge of your build. It sounds like a giant nightmare to memorize all those factors into one, because it is. Now, I'm not saying you have to learn all those aspects to beat like a basic fucking AC6 boss, but for Balteus on like challenge runs, like, to fully break the attack down, yeah, that absolutely is a necessity. I did the fight, what is it? I did the fight base mech no heal, and it was absolutely glorious. One of my favorite fights of all time. Top 3 or 4, I'd say. Genius! We got it, we got it, we got it. Just tank it, bro? No, Boggle. Dude, I'm feeling the wind blow across my ankles, and where I live, the wind never occurs. So this is like an absolute blessing, man. Love the wind. Alright, I think we've clocked our time. 30 minutes here? Yep. Alright. End it off right. You're not a real Virgil player unless you learn how to do that. Oh yeah, because I feel like it. Let's run the Dante combo again. Let's just run it just to run it. We gotta use some cheats here. All good. But yeah, to put it super succinctly, or as succinctly as possible, Balteus's attacks are not just attacks you go through. AC6 has no iframes, so every attack has to test either your positioning or your timing for when you dodge something. Balteus's missiles come out in such random frequency and such random positions that every time you have to avoid the attack, you need to invent a new way to dodge it. You never dodge the same attack twice, the same way. It's so exhilarating and brilliant every time the boss does it. It is absolutely wonderful and magical just learning how that works, man. For all of you who haven't played AC6, please do. Because that game, if you like Elden Ring, I'm telling you right now. Oh, fuck you. AC6 borders Elden Ring in quality. Matter of fact, I think AC6 probably has a better boss roster than Elden Ring. I'll say that. I have 1,500 hours on Elden Ring. I made the RL1 video, so I exactly know what I'm talking about. That's the best boss roster of all time, next to AC6. They're really close, though. It's not like AC6 gaps it, but, the rosters are really close. You could give the edge to either side, and I really wouldn't mind. Ah, I fucked up the combo. We're gonna repeat it back from a checkpoint, because, I ain't doing all that again. Why? How? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if it's just me. I prefer Dante combat over Virgil now. Maybe it's because I spent like 50 days learning Dante, and I spent like 4 days learning Virgil. Then again, when I started this whole journey, I preferred Virgil to Dante. I don't know. Ah! No, that's how you do it. Ah. Okay, I'm having to run into the same issue. You gotta switch, bro. You gotta switch to Swordmaster at some point in that sequence. Ooh, no, it's A and B, not A and Y. Or not B, Y and B, my bad. Elden Ring bosses are 9, 86 to 8.5 for me. I can see that. It just like, it really depends on it really depends on how much you let the NPC shit affect you. Because I those don't really take a spot on my mind, so that's why it doesn't really matter. But if all those are significant for you, then yes, AC6 is gonna have a lot of mid for you to take care of. It just depends how much you let the minor shit. It's the same thing as Elden Ring. How much do you let the minor shit in Elden Ring affect you? Homework is so mid, bro. Homework is mid, bro. What's the point of homework, man? Well, I'm gonna chat GPT it anyway. Okay, guys, I was not that type of snob in high school, bro. I know I graduated high school like 3 months ago, but I was not the chat GPT everything guy. And nah, I did my work legit until like 11th grade. Actually, no, that's not true either. I cheated a lot. How? Okay. I forgot. That thing's timing is so strict. So you need your foot to like, Dante's foot needs to physically connect and hit them, which is really hard to time. I forgot what weapon did I need to go to? Oh yeah, this thing. And I sold it because I was jumping too much. I forgot, man. It's been a while since I was in the combo, man. You need to learn to switch to fast, man. How did that not come back? This game is bad. And it's not going to connect properly. Oh my gosh. Guys, I swear I can do this in one sequence. That one day. It's just... Okay. Fuck you on your walls. Here. I got a solution for you. I got a solution for you. I got a solution for you. Why is DT Stinger so poop? Never mind. It's not poop. It's not poop. There we go. That's what we like to see. Just, yeah, rubber band on the floor. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. Apparently no one else has seen that, basically. Nobody else I've ever seen who's played DMC5 has seen that shit, but I have too many times. Don't know why. What? Okay. Boss hat trick is really iffy. Tracking the location of that hat is so fucking wonky, dude. Okay. I'm about to drop this. It's too hard. I'm about to drop this. It's too hard. I know the correct inputs for everything, dude. I forgot. Why? Main boss to main boss, I think AC6 is probably better, but it's like AC6 and Elden Ring, like how their boss rushes work is pretty similar to the overall to how their games work. AC6 doesn't have as many highs, but its highs are above those points of Elden Ring, or sorry, on the same level, if not better. AC6 has basically no bad bosses. Elden Ring has a lot of bad bosses, but Elden Ring is a higher quantity. It's kind of like the thing is though, Elden Ring, if you like cherry pick it is probably better. What I mean by cherry picking is that like if you'll be like, guys, Shadow of the Earth has amazing bosses, but I just exclude and only play the ones I enjoy to play. Like, I'm not gonna go fight Matir. I'm not gonna go fight who's another shitty boss? That's easiest from this position. There we no. I'm tired of you. I'm ending this combo right here. I don't like you. You make this game too difficult for me. Why is this game combat so hard though? Woo! Okay, everybody, it's time to get to my favorite part of my life, BRB2. Yeah, man, we love BRB2. Black Rubber Brotherhood 2, the best boss of all time. You know the boss, the shitty gang? The shitty gang? Everyone likes it, right? Bro, hold on. Let me show you the defense for it. The Black Rubber Brotherhood 2 defense guy. Hold on. Let me just go to the video really quickly. Ace 6 highs are definitely highs, all right. Betty, stop brain rotting. More goat mogs? No. I have to get this out since. Ooh, you can hear Jet's shitty old mic. Black Rabbit Brotherhood 2 risky to say what you did if it's. You only have to worry about the active sibling while the others stay back and use projectiles. Just keep moving. Their status effects? You should have enough experience by then to know how to avoid every single status effect, every single hit in the fight. And enough statuses or resistance items, sure. They do almost no damage because of their increased numbers. And all normal humans are easily staggered because of by any charge level of fulminous. This game heavily favors the player here. Spacing positioning and spatial awareness is how you deal with Black Rubber Brotherhood 2. Okay. Chat, how will we take that as a defense for Black Rubber Brotherhood 2? Do we think it's justified? I don't know. I need to go refight the boss. See if he's bullshitting or not. Maybe he's right. I kind of doubt it. Keep getting this ad about this guy on TikTok with his cube. I don't care. Homework is straight up artificial difficulty. Homework is fair difficulty, I'm not gonna lie. You're taught how to avoid the attacks. You know, the problems can be they can be a little bit difficult to avoid sometimes, but no, there's usually not too many attacks, not too many problems in the boss fight, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say there's much artificial difficulty there, unless you weren't taught it. All Might has the phase 1, sadly. All Might phase 1 is the only thing that's bad about him. Apart from that, he's phenomenal. Best boss of all time for show now. Oh, I forgot. I need to head to the painting. Air phase 1's pretty boring too. She has like 7 moves and lasts too long. Really? Air phase 1 boring? Maybe like... Jeez, what the fuck? Maybe like the first part of her HP. Okay, bro. What the fuck, man? Can I use... How do I go through, man? Yes, I didn't read. Yes, I can't read. I don't think Air phase 1 is boring. Even the first 25% of her HP is not boring. Because the phase 1, you could make the argument. Phase 1.5, I would say, I wouldn't say so. Phase 1.5 is where she starts introducing like the positioning based extenders, the sky shots, like the jet grabs and shit. That is not boring.
Play the piano.
Okay, thanks. I totally should have known that. Oh no. Need to tear down Air before the good part off fight? No, you can say that about every evolutive phase 1 in all of like gaming history. Freedom phase 1 sucks. Fucking Moog phase 1 sucks. Millennia phase 1 sucks. Even though there's 14 mix-ups every second. Hello, I played the piano. Free to phase 1 does suck? How? Rage bait takes, bro. Free to phase 1 sucks? What about it sucks? There's great atmosphere with the fight. Introducing the arena. What the hell? I haven't lied that much. Bastards.
Play the piano, and you'll.
Hey, bro. Maybe I'm missing something. Free to phase 1 teaches you about the invisibility mechanic, which is one of the best mechanics FromSoft has ever made. They have it's a great starter like way to teach you on all of our positioning based extenders and how phase 2 works, because it's easiest to evade the ice trails once you know like the trajectory they go in and how they work. Without that to teach you in phase 1, I don't think it would be as strong as in phase 2. And then you have like that just leads up to phase 3 really well. I don't see how it sucks. Maybe it's not the best part of the fight. It's like B+ tier. Is my shit brick, chat? Where is the secret passageway? Maybe I shouldn't have skipped the cutscene. I think Air's phase 1 melees, I think they do a good job at teaching you the rest of the fight. Air is the most strict melee attacks in the entire game, excluding All Mind. So that being the bulk of our first 25% of our HP, I think is probably fine. If all you do is stay on the floor and have no variance to your gameplay, it'll probably be boring. Like, yeah, if you optimize the boss to be boring, then it's gonna be boring. It's your fault. But I think with how strict the melee attacks are, I do think that it does work really well to teach you the stuff about the later phase, considering how strict the melee attacks are. The first 25% of our HP gives a really good basis for how to avoid the melee attacks in the clone phase, because the clone melee attacks are super duper strict. So if you didn't have phase 1 to teach you, then it would fucking suck, or at least it'd be way more brutal. And even then, the phase is not bad by itself. I think it's necessary. Not boring. It's necessary and enjoyable due to how tight they are. Millennia phase 1 better than Millennia phase 2? I think we've had this what's it called? I think we've had this discussion before. Like, apparently your Millennia is so bugged, or you're so lucky on every single attempt that Millennia only repeats the same 3 attacks out of 14 mix-ups. That is statistically improbable, but sure, maybe that happened to you. I don't know. The tuned up aggression is what I love about Millennia phase 2. Like, phase 1 is like, I don't have much of an idea of how phase 1 is better than phase 2. Phase 1 has like these. Phase 1 is more passive. Her AI's janky. She runs away. What's it called? She neutral trades a lot more with you. She's far more passive. Like, all of her attacks look worse. There's nothing I value over phase 1 than phase 2. The phase 1 is a necessity to the fight, I would say. Not devaluing phase 1. Ah, this is the secret path. No, it's not. Fuck me. I'm about to look this up. Hold on, bro. I'm looking this up. Rot Slam is too common if you play aggressive. I am the most aggressive Millennia player on the planet, and that thing does not come out too often. I don't know. Maybe you have statistically improbable RNG fucking you up, or maybe it's just too much to your liking. I have no idea. Piano Liza P. AI overview. Let's see if it'll help. People give this one a lot of flack. Google AI. Antonio's original room on the first floor and rock the piano to reveal the secret passageway. From here, there, take the elevator down, activate Stargazer, and proceed to collect an item. Where is the elevator, fella? I don't know. I have to look up a playthrough. Liza P playthrough Black Rabbit Brotherhood 2. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped it. I don't know. I don't like the Rot Slam. I like the Rot Slam. It's the way Rot Slam is probably a top 20 attack of all time for me, just because it goes over every single former combo ender she has. So whenever she does a combo ender, you never 100% know if it's going to be a true combo ender for your opening or it's going to be the Rot Slam. The genius of it is that when you do go for an attack in the middle of that combo ender, Rot Slam is super delayed, so you'll always be safe. Even if you're on a colossal weapon, if you go on a combo ender, then you do a jumping R2 with the colossal, and then she does a Rot Slam, you're still safe. You trying to punish the combo ender that you didn't know if it was real or false or true or not, you still, even if you miss, you still have time to recover out and punish her. So the way that's integrated into all of her combo enders is a really nice, like, cool little guessing game. And also the fact that it just shrinks into everything she has. Like, as I said, 14 mix-ups literally if not literally every half second to full, every half second damn near at a high ball. Every half second there's 14 mix-ups and that can come out. If you commit to something really heavy, she can immediately whip that out. I really do like the attack, and I think the positioning thing, you can roll it, but it's way tighter. But it's easier to position behind her. Also, it just looks fucking awesome seeing Butterfly swirling out of, like, the explosion, dude. Like, that's some Slave Knight Gale shit. No other boss FromSoft has ever made, besides maybe Ayer and Gale, have shit coming out of, like, details and exploding and shit, you know? Gale has the souls whenever he, like, the skulls of death when he swings his shit. Like, you can see the skulls in the, like, the trail of his swings. Mulaney has the butterflies, and then Ayer has the coral. Too big of an opening, no follow-ups, and isn't interesting to dodge for me. I mean, it's not supposed to be if Rot Slam had a little opening, that would make the move bad, because then when you try to punish what you think is a true combo ender, and then, like, you dodge the attack, and then the attack comes back down, and if you couldn't punish that, if it had a small stagger win or a small punish window, then you would just waste all that stamina for no reason. The fun part of Rot Slam is that it's always an opening, you just never know when it's going to come. So that would make the move bad if it had a small opening, or at least it would make it way worse on heavy weapons, which I think is what you complain about Horror Lu, because I will admit, him having he has two small openings for his mix-ups. On anything on a great sword or heavier, that shit's basically improbable. It doesn't have any follow-ups. I do like the fact that it comes out as a true combo ender, though. Okay, I might come off as like a Millennia toe sucker, because I am. She does have a lot of flaws, though. Like, out of any boss in my top 10, I can list the most flaws with her. Maybe it's because I fought her the most out of everybody.
Hypocrite.
Okay, I'm watching this guy's playthrough with 36 subs. Help me out, man. Hypocrite. I played the piano. Why did this happen to me? What the hell, man? I don't know, chat. What do you guys think of Millennia? She's a very hot boss. Hot in more ways than one. Spicy, hot take hot. Very divisive, but also very hot. And then You know, the other way. I'm so fucking stupid. Yep, yeah, okay. Cool, man. Cool, Jet. I have Millennia as my goat, bro. Like, is predictable as fuck? Really? Rot Slam being predictable is crazy. A boss statistically with 14 mix-ups every half second has a predictable attack. What? I don't know about you, bro. It's like saying if Melania's Rot Slam is a predictable attack, then every single attack ever made in all of FromSoft history is predictable. Because there's no boss with more unpredictability than Melania. If that's a predictable attack, then every attack in history from FromSoft is predictable as well. And I really don't think every FromSoft boss is extremely predictable. I really don't think you think that.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus?
What the fuck does that mean?
No, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before.
I'm aware you don't have Melania. I think you have her an ass. I just think you have a lot of issues with her. What the fuck? My frames!
Someone was dragged away from
Yo, can you stop yapping? I want to process 1% of the level. Can you shut up? The most useless character in Lies of P. Okay, let me stop hating. He's actually kind of dope, but still. Stop messing me up in the middle of levels. I want to process 1% of what I'm fighting. Dude. Oh shit. Playing with the Colossus is actually the most fun way, because you can't just stun lock her and you gotta be careful on every attack. I mean, I find Melania with the Colossus to be the most boring way to fight her, because you stagger her oh my gosh! The first upgrade material in 5 areas that they somehow did not manage to put. One upgrade material in 5 areas, and the one in Constant Crowd does not count because that area's ass. Nice. Oh, okay. You're up this way, but we're heading back, bro. We're heading back. With Colossos, you stun Melania the most and the hardest when you hit her. So she has like a full like half second to stun to where the fight is the least attentive and engaging. You poise fuck her to infinity. She can't cancel her stagger in phase 1 if you have a Colossal or in phase 2s. That's more boring to me. I find it more fun when she has more unpredictability. You also, the thing is, with Colossals, you do have to think about the inputs you do, but once you know the stagger points, her fight moves by far like the slowest. Hold on. Let me pull up an example to try to substantiate what I'm saying. Where is it? Let me... Okay. If you did one in here on a Colossal, staggered, you would be both stuck in that animation. Let's say in a hypothetical world, she does all the exact same follow-ups as here. If you did a Colossal R1 here, you would not have the... I could do 2 R1s here. If you do a Colossal weapon R1, it would probably be very hard for you to react and then jumping heavy this. Let's say you have fast reaction time, you could still land that too. I just have hella light recovery on here. On a Colossal weapon, if you do that jumping R2 with that dome, you would be staggered there. That's not a possible punish for you to do. You can do a jumping R1, but then your arms hang too low. You'd still be clipped. If you do a jumping R2, then you'd be okay. This is where the fun Rot Slam part comes in. Because I can afford to be more aggressive, You mentally process faster in the fight, which is what's more fun to me. That would not be possible on a greatsword. You cannot pull that off. You have far too much end lag for you to jump that attack at that angle, or jump this attack at all. Immediately jump. Rot Slam comes out 90% of the time after her counter kick. That does not happen to me 90% of the time. Really, bro? Here's where she does the counter kick because I stagger her out and then she immediately does the counter kick. If she would have immediately, by the way, when she does the Rot Slam, that's an immediate follow-up. That's not based on stagger. If she does the Rot follow-up, she would hyper armor then. She wouldn't have gotten poise broken there. You would not have been able to do that. If you did it on the greatsword, you would stay there for a second. You would not have the end lag to immediately stagger, jump, heavy, stagger again, immediately cancel her into that, backstep, attack her. Like, see what I'm talking about there? When she does the follow-up, this is the counter kick, and then here she does it. She would have hyper armored if that was really the case on the last example. I don't know. We're going in circles here, but I think I made my point. I don't find it predictable, but you apparently do. Lion's Claw, dude, who cares? You're carrying a Colossal. I guess, sure. I just find it more fun playing my way. I think Fetty finds it more fun playing his way. Like, yeah, on the clip I showed, you would never be able to move that fast on a Colossal or a heavy weapon ever. I don't know. For me, I find playing her at a faster pace to be more engaging. I don't know. Maybe more meticulous input is more fun for you. %. Hold on. What? Rot Slam comes out 90% of the time after phase 1 combo enders. Yes, because that's the point of them. They're supposed to be placeable. And after you stagger her, no. No. No, not after you stagger her. Not after you stagger her. Maybe every time you fought Melania, out of every single time you fought her, you've had literally statistically improbable runs. 1 out of 14? Really, broski? Every time you fought Melania, you exactly hit 1 out of 14 chances every single time? That is statistically improbable. That is probably never going to happen. But maybe you have impossible Melania runs every time you fight her. Maybe you're the luckiest man on the planet. What the fuck? You! You again! I'm dead. Why is it this guy? Stop it! There we go. I hate the animations of this game. Leo, if you do not fuck with these animations, do not play this game. Because this game has a lot of animation work issues. Why does that do damage? Yo, can I heal? Thanks, bro. Holy mid. If you're carrying a Colossal to Melania, you have to commit to some form of trading, otherwise it wouldn't be that fun. You can be like Lupine, who... Lupine's an odd case. That guy plays on Colossals, but he doesn't hit trade. He like, you know, he does the full... He's done his room level 1+0 run. So, with that run, you can't hit trade on room level 1+0, so... you have to have like tactical gameplay, and he chose that himself. So
Another fine day in
my
the
goat
city.
Kino.
The king thinks this riddle might be quite a poser. It's all about seeing past the tip of your nose, sir. Observation. It's about this one should be easy. You've seen enough of it. If this blue flower
Has many days to take root, but only.
only on man does it ever bear fruit.
Ergo.
Correct. Yeah, I think you get the charm behind these riddles now. Yes? Charm. A metaphor is a tool. Now then, another question. Not a riddle. No rhymes.
What?
Just a question. For you.
Humans.
Yes. Always leave them laughing. That's what the king says. Till we meet again. I trust you'll remember. I lead the club. True. But I'm also a member.
A key obtained from the King of Riddles' quiz. This key probably unlocks something. The Sacred Triangle was some organization's secret mark. This rumor has that this is Krot's true master. Very interesting stuff. I like the little... I really like the cryptic stuff they have here. I'm trying to pick up an item I can't attack! What is that? Okay, bud. Proof lies a piece of F tier game. Did you not parry during that whole sequence? Oh yeah, I love deflecting a full combo and getting rewarded by being pushed into a wall by having my camera blasted. Leo, smart observation you've made there. Let me explain. When you parry things in Lies of P, it's not like Sekiro where you just like, you know, when you parry an attack and then you just like, you parry an attack and you just fucking parry it, right? In this game, when you parry like heavier attacks, you literally get pushed back. So if you stand there and parry a lot, which I'm sure is probably an intended way to play considering they made so many mechanics based around parrying. Like, hey, did you know that you could do this when you parry more? Did you know your opponent's stance breaks faster if you parry more? Stuff like that. So parrying is clearly one very intended way to play. So you get pushed back when you parry. Okay, what the hell? What the hell? Trapdoors, bro. When you parry shit over and over again, you get pushed into the wall, so you have to circle around them. But sometimes that's not an option because when they do a fury attack, a red attack, you have to parry it. You have to parry this attack. You have to parry the attack with the shitty camera angle you have, and then it cucks you. Maybe you should be positioned to the center at all times. I don't know. Just, it's not really that big of an issue to where you always have to be conscious of it. But still, a hard knockback for parrying attacks in a game with attacks that force you to parry, not the biggest fan of, especially when the game feel of it, I really don't like either. The feel of the parries, I'm gonna be so honest, the feel of Lies of P's parry is one of the worst I've ever seen. Like, how it feels to parry an attack is just, it does not feel good to play, you know what I mean? And game feels extremely important for having fun. Hard to enjoy a combat system when I don't like how anything is animated. No, I'm not saying there's no good animation in Lies of P. I'm just saying a lot of the parry-based combat is not enjoyable. Just because of how it looks. Or, sorry, I don't want to say not enjoyable. The actual effect and spark is there. What's the right way to put it? The reception for the parry is really bad. Just the animation for it is bad, but everything else isn't. You know what I mean? Bozo? I'm the bozo. You can make that. You can make that. You can make that. What's up? Oh, what the fuck, man? How well do I need to time my jumps? Am I playing a Souls game of Mario? Hey, best friend. Okay. What? sure, bro. What point is this in the game? This is like, I think 70%? I don't know. You have to ask the lights at P-heads. Maybe we should include DLCs with it. I don't know how far this is with DLC, but I'd say this is like a 70%. Playing a parry game without posture seems so weird. It is. It's kind of just like one form of damage evasion. You know what I mean? Hey, here's the worst boss of all time coming up with a ass hat level run back because, I don't know. Why wouldn't we? Is this seriously the whole level? Is this everything that this has to offer? Oh, you have an item, I guess. Wow, okay. It's just that until the worst boss in history. There's another enemy somewhere, but fuck you. I don't know. Alright, so Sekiro did this thing where the heavier attacks of Sekiro get pushed back so hard that he plants sword into the ground to stop himself from flying outside of the arena. I know Lies of P kind of it could have something like that, but Relic is just kind of a nothing area. This is a nothing area just to hype up this. Just to hype up the fucking fight, dude. Oh my god, it's this shitty ass fight again. Yeah, so the thing is, Sekiro doesn't have it doesn't have that much knockback on parries. So that's the thing that kind of like mitigates that from like basically ever happening. Sekiro is also so mobile that it isn't really much of a problem. P is not mobile at all. He's very stagnant. Okay.
Should I break his neck? Or his arms?
Decay on every hit. My favorite, man. Nice. My favorite part of the boss fight is when you get hit off screen. Why are they both aggro at the same time? What is the logic behind that? Why are all three of them aggro at the same time? Is that the fun part? You just get gangbanged and die? What is going on? Who wants to watch this guy break apart? What is that? You just keep getting hit off screen and there's nothing you can do? Okay.
Even if we're just base to buy time, you're going down.
Who wants to aggro me? This fucker. Okay. What is this? You just get aggroed by two men at the same time, and then watch the third guy come in? It's not even a guy, it's a girl. I don't give a fuck, bro. All you are guys. You guys don't even deserve specifics. You guys are literally some guy.
Big Brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces.
Oh, yay. The worst boss fight in history coming up, guys. I'm trying to gain distance so I don't get gangbanged by all three of them. Demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Oh, I'm rocking to this side now. Now you're being gangbanged by another guy. 2 aggressive guys at the exact same time. That's what you want in our gang fights. Eccentric of the Black Brotherhood. Fuck out of here, bro. Why? He has status effects on every single hit, because that seems to be a necessitation. I don't care, bro. And then it turns into an even worse gank fight with a big guy jumping in. Yo, it's a peak gank fight? Hell no. And this is the whole area is the run back. You cannot make this any worse. What does my cube wish stone do? Let's just load up on buffs here. What is scales good with motivity? I guess C is the best I'm gonna get. A cluster grenade does sound pretty damn potent though. Why is the whole area a run back? Why does no one talk about this? People trying to avoid the truth? The truth that this run back is ass? She said she wants some Marvin Gaye. I don't know the lyrics to slow jams. Fuck me. Alright, don't gag me when he touches the bases down. And of course that guy responds, because I don't know, why wouldn't he? Alright. Got a full gas tank. I think we're gonna be okay here.
My brother.
Shut up.
Rip your heart out.
Oh, I'm locked. The game locks me onto the wrong guy. That doesn't do damage. Almost got the backstab there. Backstab seem to be ridiculously effective against this fucker. Ow! What? Demonstration time. It's time for me to get pecked at the side of the head. Goodbye. Okay. You're fucking dead. Goodbye. How is that not a backstab? If I can't backstab you, I can just hit you, broski. Oh, I forgot. If you get hit in that one true stun combo, you just get fucked for your whole HP bar. That's not a backstab either? Come on. Come on, Liza P. We can do better than this.
Just like Big Brother wanted.
Yo, I'm being gangbanged by 2 guys. Okay. 99% of my decay bombed in 1 hit. Let's go, dude. Decay resistance, cause fuck you. Nice! 2v1, double aggressive gank. That's what we like in our gank fights. 2 aggressive people at the same time.
Even if we're just base to buy time, you're going down.
What is this game and Bit's backstab? Oh, but that counts. But that counts. Sure, Bucko.
When we couldn't save our brother, just when our fate was
Bitch.
I thought it was all a cheap trick. Curse them.
LOL!
You'll get it.
Oh, what the hell? Where's this guy from? Is this guy fucking Enforcer from AC6? LOL! 2 aggressive enemies at the same time. That's what I like about my gank fights. Just no openings. Oh, the decay. We love the decay. The best mechanic in gaming. The weapon durability, where you have to stop all flow to the fight for 5 minutes for getting hit once. In a gank fight with no openings and an active status effect. LOL. Can I heal, please? I'm hitting the X button multiple times. Okay. Can I drink this real quick? Is my X button broken? I'm trying to hit the item thing and it's not going through. 50 miles of running is my favorite part of the boss fight. Okay, so this shit part shouldn't be too hard. Now I can actually attack the boss. Oh shit, I'm dead. We gotta oh. Can I use my cube, please? Can I use my cube? Oh, did the cube only apply to summons? Oh no, we're good. What is it, like 1 HP an hour? Dude, this thing is less effective than like a fucking Kmart in 2025, bro. Bozo? Why is that so tight for no reason? Come on, the jet method. The cheese jet method right here. Woo! Hit me through the wall. Did I get healed? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now let's do this. Let's run around. Let's run around here. I'm waiting for you to do something susceptible, something high committed, something high commitment. You're smoking if you think I'm gonna respect your moveset after that shit. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Just stole that shit. If you had an extender out of that, I would have been fucking dead. The game literally auto-saved in the middle of my attempt because the fight's been going on so long. What is that? Bullshit, bro. What's not really bullshit? Just don't want to fight this guy. LOL. Suck my dick, bitch. Woo. Can fly like an X-wing, son. Looking fresher than a fucking freshly picked tomato, son. Looking cleaner than a laundry basket, son. Looking fucking looking more stylish than a DMC5 combo, son. Looking more fashionable than a fucking Vogue model, son. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Them gold rims with them gold rims on the glasses. They black. I don't give a fuck. What a shit boss. Definitely worst of all time. I'm just saying, not even Dark Souls 2 did this to me. Look, guys, I swear, the last part of the fight is actually it's actually good if you learned it. I didn't learn it. I cheesed it with the wall hug strat you showed earlier. The guy actually has a good moveset. I just could not be bothered to learn it because the gank is so ass. Upside, that is WOT status, bro. That is literally WOT status. Worst of all time status. What the fuck was that, man? That shit was ass. Wow, I beat them first try.
Just don't kill me.
Don't care, bro. Oh, no, Alidor. You're my god, Alidor. I'll give you a hug, bro. I don't care about that fight, bro.
Alidoro. See for yourself.
What do these fuckers even give? Do they not give anything? They don't even give you anything. Imagine doing all that for them not even to give you anything. What a fight, man. Where the status effect on every single hit. No wonder I spent 16 hours on that boss. That boss is shit.
The fox, the cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters.
Oh no, this is the spot up above it. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I guess we're gonna get to the final island now and fight my new wote door guardian.
Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes, it seems we can use it to call a submarine.
At least the area and bosses in after this are vastly better. I just remember Arch, how do you say this? Arch Abbey? I just remember it being super duper long, and I just ran through the whole thing because I didn't give a fuck about the game anymore. Look, okay, I've already learned the older brother's moveset, and he's B tier at max. And you want me to learn that guy with an enhanced moveset after that horseshit of a gank? Hell no. Hell no. What in the submarine is doing that? And that's solid ground.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
I guess P just fucking drifts a submarine by his own skill.
It's Sophia.
Sophia? Not Sophia?
I am finally meeting you here.
Holy baddie.
You're a clever one.
You're a pretty one.
Surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel
I got game, son.
isn't really me.
You're playing more than a League of Legends player, bro.
My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey.
Okay.
I became his tool.
I'll show you my upper parts.
A long time ago.
Whoa, tool.
I have endured such pain.
Hey, bro, you won't be my under me. You won't be my tool, bro.
I felt guilty about that. My spirit and my body have lived apart.
I'll connect them together, bro.
Perhaps I'll grant you
I'll make them reunite in
before my
peace.
Spirit diminishes further. If you find my body after images of memories
Gladly, Miss Baddie. Let's go.
hold out. The petrification disease, ergo, is the purified. When I discovered that, Simon, on the other hand, I wound back your time to pretend to stop him. Save Krot. I am the daughter of Valentinus.
Yo, I don't really give no fucks about Krot, but I mean, if you saying it's shawty, so we can hit it up. You know what I'm saying?
Stop him.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Where's the grace at? Do I not get a grace? A bonfire? How realistic are Liza P's face animations actually? Are they like shit? Souls characters, they're ooh, what the fuck? That's shit. That's actually very well made. Really real. Oh, she blinks. That's fucking. That's trippy, bro. Liza P graphically might be really like that. This is actually one of the most auriful scenes ever. Because you're running to the top of a tower on Alchemist Island, man.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
20 sleeps.
Soon enough. While you wait, why don't I play with a new friend? His name is Maroon.
Okay. I think that's the nameless puppet. His real son. Geppetto's real son, and he didn't meet a guy named Romeo.
Are you trained to be a stalker too? Let's practice together.
Romeo.
Call me Lampwick.
Lampwick? Fuck kind of name is Lampwick? Bitch, I shove my wick in your lamb. My lamb in your wick. They be calling me John Wick. With my dick.
He didn't even come to your graduation?
What a meanie.
I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's start talking about this.
Oh, she's here. Grab her.
Very interesting form of storytelling we have here.
Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Here, is this the one with the ugly ass bunny fit?
So annoying. Gemini, get rid of him. I'm off.
Hey, Gemini. Can I get some context? So Geppetto's an absent father, I think. This is what I'm piecing together, man. I don't know shit about the lore, but you better find out. Who is this guy? A stalker? Hey, man, I'm down to run another stalker fight as long as that ain't the run back.
My God.
Hey, it's the original stalker.
No, I'm sorry. I was too late.
Motherfucker's dead.
I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
The ergo is whispering. Vivid ergo fragment. Alright, here we begin the final ascent until next stream. We're probably only going to clear parts of Arch Abbey. I don't think we're going to grind up until Lexasia. That area's long as shit, even if you are running through it. Alright, everybody. Thanks for showing up on stream. Really appreciate it to see me argue with Fetty on Melania that I'm sure won't be happening 1,000 more times because I'm a Melania dicksucker. Me playing DMC5, trying to develop combos, and me fighting the worst boss in history. Yeah,